You don't even know how to work none of this in here.
I sure do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh? Put your headphones on right, man.
Then
I don't like the way you wearing them motherfuckers.
I can't wear them on both my ears because then I can't hear you.
You can't hear me if you put them on?
I'm good.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Just let me vibe out to this cool Booga Bradshaw exclusive.
Yeah.
So this how you dance to this like this. Look.
Shout out Young D.
I grew up fast, so I had to get my mind right. My life was tough, but to me it was the limelight. I'm on this journey spitting bars, get your Klondike. And these haters steady throwing shade, but I'ma shine bright. This life is short, I'm trying to be the one to light the torch. I'm on the mind like Michael Kors, but I be on the mic of course. I ain't a rapper, I just talk on these beats. Tell my story, how my granny taught me to walk on my feet. I always stand for what's right, make sure I'm standing up straight. Don't let them see you looking down, look them dead in their face. Yeah, eye to eye, I ain't God, why you gotta lie? I learned the truth can set you free and I've been trying to fly. I'm out west, the wind blowing, yeah, we blowing too. Just trying to get away from whatever we going through.
That's it, yeah.
Man. Ladies and gentlemen, don't come here with that bullshit podcast. It's your boy, Clockavelli, Soda Poppy, Sweet Clock Jones. And tonight, right now, at this moment, this very moment that we living in right now, we have hit 1,000 subscribers on our show.
Wow.
Goddamn me.
Yo, congrats. That's big. How many
It
subscribers?
should be more class. 1,000 plus.
1,000.
Come on. Come on.
Clap up.
We got 1,000, baby. Come
Clap
on.
it up.
Let's go.
Everybody in the studio, clap it up. That's big.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Yeah.
man.
Now,
Congrats on that.
and I'm sorry that my bald-headed co-host could not be here. Torn the nurse. He got stuck at work. But we got to get shit popping.
Right on.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on. So, who we got in the building today? Y'all might ask. You see the jacket. You see the swag. Who could it be, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Booga Bradshaw.
Yeah, woo woo. What's up?
Which we didn't play this nigga music the most on our show.
Wow.
The most. Greatest of my time.
Uh-huh.
It's probably one of my favorite songs.
I appreciate that.
It's such
Always.
a motivational song.
I appreciate the love, man. Always.
It's always love, bro.
Always.
It's love, bro.
We in here, man.
We in here.
We in
Let's
here.
talk.
It's 11.
Let's talk.
Midnight, but
So,
we in here.
What we got? Where has Boog been? Where you been, Booga? Boog, where you been?
Man, I've been around. I've been around.
Where you been? Like,
I've been everywhere, man. So you know, last time we really I guess linked or spoke, I was doing I was working the 9 to 5 type, you know, I was doing the furniture store. I had my own store out there in Abilene doing that, learning the business.
Yeah, my nigga was slanging chairs, recliners.
Yeah, all that sectionals,
Mattresses with bed bugs, all kind of shit.
It was all brand new in the plastic.
Okay.
Don't play me.
Okay.
So
That's
anyway.
what he was doing though. He was selling furniture.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know, a few years ago moved back to Lubbock and just been on the grind, you know, maintaining out here.
Yeah, man. Now, you know, you my dog.
Mm-hmm.
You my dog.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we got years in. We got years in.
Some years. We
got
got
some years.
We got a few years in.
We got some years in. Enough to say, that's my dog.
Yeah, for sure.
If I see you at the convenience store, I can be like, that's my dog.
For sure.
Buying them hot Cheetos.
Yes, I don't eat hot Cheetos, but for sure.
I know for some reason you just don't look like the type of nigga.
I don't do that.
You a Slim Jim man yourself, right?
Yeah, I ate a few Slim Jims. I ate a Slim Jim.
Gotta have them meeting you.
Yeah. Nah.
Set up. Now, Boog, I'm gonna ask you just like I ask any other artist to come on my show.
Okay.
Tell me about the journey. Tell me about the beginning. Because I didn't really know you at the beginning.
Right.
I met you through
Shout out my cuzzo.
Big Q.
Yes, sir.
I met him, and he came to me. He said, hey, I got a light-skinned cousin that rap. And I say,
Shout out my cuzzo.
so? But I end up fucking with this
Yeah.
nigga. Straight up, though.
Right on.
Yeah. Now, tell me about the journey, my nigga.
So, I mean, like, what you want to know about
I
the
want to
journey?
know
How it
the
happened?
day. I want to know the first day you wrote your first rap. I want to know when you heard your beat that made you want to get in that booth and go, I grew up fast, so I had to. Come
Right.
on, man.
So the journey really, when I was probably a freshman in college, I was in New Mexico. I was
Which
in
college?
Portales. I was in Eastern New Mexico.
Shout out
Portales,
Eastern New
yeah,
Mexico.
ENMU.
Corn dogs.
No, groundhogs or ground hound, whatever they is. Greyhounds, right?
I bet you fuck up
E&MU
your
Greyhounds.
old school.
Right.
Shout
It's
out
been a
Eastern
while.
New
It's been a
Mexico.
while, man. I'm getting old out here. I'm getting old out here.
What year?
I graduated in 2009, high school. So I
real?
was at E&MU 2009, 2010. So while I was out there hooping, I was on a basketball scholarship, and I was, me and the roommate, we were freestyle horrible. I'm not a freestyler. So we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
So we were just messing around, and after a year or so, I moved back to Lubbock permanently, and hooping. Unfortunately, my scholarship and all of that got injured, so that fell through. So then that's when I really picked up the music.
You was that good at ball?
Yeah, I was all right, man. I was all right
That's
in
good,
high school.
man. I didn't
got
really
me
think you look like you just foul like
nah,
people all the time.
Nah, man. I'm pretty.
You look like somebody just you like
Nah,
like you
definitely
fall
not.
over type.
Definitely
shit.
not. Maybe when I was younger, I've been skinny for a minute.
What was your position?
So I was a power forward, small forward, power forward. So
you got a little Chris Bosh thing going on.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So when I went to college, like I put some weight on my body. I got a little better, conditioning and all.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that fell through. So I just was like, man, I still got the passion to spread the same message through something that I had and wanted to spread through basketball, which was no matter where you come from, man. As long as you work hard, you believe in yourself,
Right.
you can get anywhere.
Right.
So,
right.
So, I picked up rapping, and then it was more of like me and the homies, like after class or something, I was making beats actually. So I started just making the beats on a little computer, and
Which program?
Fruit
Loops?
Man, no, it wasn't Fruit Loops. It was some like free program on like an HP.
Damn.
So it wasn't even like no Apple or Mac or nothing.
Yeah.
So
I made
would make
one beat. That shit is hard.
Was
bro.
it fire?
No, hell no.
No,
That shit is
you
hard.
You never know. Send that joint to me.
that
I might
shit-
can do something with it.
Nah, it had like 2 claps. It was like boom, boom, clap, like some
That's
Manny
the hit.
Fresh.
Yeah, see, you never know. What
But
you
it
can do
never.
with
That's
that.
as far as it went.
You can add something to it.
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna fuck.
Get some
with it, bro.
co-producers. No.
I ain't gonna fuck with it. Like
Anyway.
that. But anyway, I'm just saying making beats is hard.
Yeah, definitely.
I just give all my
Definitely.
producers a shout out right now.
Oh,
That shit
man.
is not easy.
It's time consuming, and you gotta be real creative. It's
Yeah.
a craft that you gotta love, just like really anything else. But
True.
anyways, so I just started making beats, and we would all come home after school, and we'd be like, okay, you write your verse, I'm gonna write my verse. You write your verse, and we just gonna spit them joints. So
Yeah.
there's a few videos out there on YouTube. If you real good, you could find them of when I was about a sophomore in college. It was about 2011, and me and the homies was in the dorm room, or we was in our apartment room, and spitting the flows, just doing what we do. So that's when it very, very first started. My homies put me on. I was like, man, you kind of good at that, like writing and stuff. So I was like, okay, let me put a little more effort into the craft, maybe learn a little bit more. So, I started studying, respecting the hip hop culture a little bit more, and just fell in love, with the process of making music. So from there on out, I was really, even throughout high school, my aunt was an English teacher. So like vocabulary, literacy, things like that has always been big with her. So she, she passed that on, and
That's what's up.
it was never a day that I went where I maybe, I had homework, and she always coming in, hey, this the word we looking at today, use this in a sentence, write me something. And so I was like writing poems, and I thought I was lover boy. And so
You got any of those poems memorized?
No, I don't. That was in high school when there was MySpace. I had them posted on my MySpace page,
Ain't no
and
telling
things like
what your
that.
ass was telling.
I was spitting fire though. Like that's where my craft was that I found.
Yeah.
Right. So I knew like my pen game. Like if I sit down and write these raps, like so that's where really I started sitting down and loving the process of just writing the music and then putting it on a beat. And it was first I was recording, in a microphone in the closet on GarageBand. So
that's
to getting in the studio at with Ferris over at Amusement Park Studios, which is a well-known studio here. So the first of it was a learning process, really, just finding the grind, being in love with it, sending people my music through Messenger, like, hey, hear my rap I did, and them giving me the feedback, and it was always love. So that's really, the city, my family, my friends, they always show love. So that's really what made me continue to pursue the grind.
Big fact.
And big fact. Things got bigger. The city just blew up with you know, shows and more artists, and
You was there.
right, you know what I'm saying? So, and it was really a time where even before then there was things going on even before me. But
Yeah.
I just think that there was a time like that really just sparked that thing, you know, going through the city, like independent artists, hip hop especially through the, you know, in the city.
It was explosion.
Yeah. So there was
was
hip hop
explosion.
shows, and it was just the culture in general, because I feel like, you know, there was more, you know, comedians coming in, hip hop, poets. There was just a bunch of shows that was like, there was some shows that was mixed with hip hop and rock, and it was just everybody was showing love just for the art, the love of the art, you know, of making music or just a passion. So I just felt like that specific time, I was just blessed to be there, you know, at that time, and then be doing what I was doing and falling in love with what I was doing, and being a part of that time really helped push my career forward, because that's when, you know, everybody was looking at hip hop, and, you know, everybody loved to compare, and everybody loved to hop on what everybody else is on. So I just happened to be one of the talked about artists at the time. So I just kept it pushing, and, you know, made a little name for myself with the Lubbock Music Now, with my little mixtapes.
Whoa, you going too far. Whoa, slow down,
okay,
bro.
my fault.
I think I asked you why you started rapping, nigga. Well, you didn't went way far.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Damn.
So yeah, okay, so
Slow down.
okay, I got you. So where we at?
Damn.
Where we at?
I was gonna ask you. Well, we're gonna talk about the explosion.
Okay.
Because it was an explosion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Around the time when Triller to the 806
Yep.
cipher.
Yep.
That's when it was like.
Yep. Like before that, and then right after that, that's when the big, you know, it was really leading. Everything before that was leading up to that event.
Yeah.
And then I think after that, it was really like, all right, that's when everybody just had the chance to prove themselves. Like you had the platform. Now what you gonna do with it? And then a lot of people fell off.
Cipher.
A lot of people came up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But that was really what that cipher is really what put, you know, the whole vision of the culture and what we was trying to do with the whole, you know, movement.
The first one.
Yeah, for sure. That's the classic.
Sheesh.
And I don't know if it was just because it was the first one and that's what they say, oh, it's the first one, but I'm not trying to be biased because I was on that joint.
Yeah.
But that joint has some fire on it.
Yeah.
Like artists, all their verses, like, you know, backstory, you know, because we here on the K-Lo show.
We
know?
on the K-Lo show.
And don't come in here with that BS, right?
Bullshit.
So
you don't
behind the
cuss no
scenes,
this ain't
it
bullshit.
is what it is, bro. Bullshit. Listen.
Okay.
So behind the scenes, you're gonna get the exclusive. Trillers out the 806. I wasn't gonna be on the Trillers out the 806. Zane Up, shout out Zane Up. He you know, curated the whole idea. Ewo Studios. At the time, I don't know why I didn't. I just for some reason my energy wasn't there. I just didn't want to do it, and I knew it was something that was gonna be big.
Yeah.
But I just was like, it's something I got to pass up on. And he came to me and he showed me a few artist verses.
Yeah.
Before it dropped.
Yeah.
He showed me Trap Slim.
Oh shit. That nigga was a tall.
He showed me a few.
Tall rapping ass
Listen,
nigga.
he showed me a few verses.
Yeah.
When he showed me Trap Slim verse, I told him, put me on that. Trap Slim said everything Trap Slim said in his verse. I was like, man, I wish I would have said. He just went so hard. And then I heard a lot, you know, a few others, and I was like, I can't pass. I thought it was gonna be something.
Yeah.
I can't pass this up. If you would bless me and give me another opportunity, and he blessed me, so I had to do my thing.
Yeah.
I did my thing, and that, thank goodness, because it could have went different.
Yeah.
Where I wouldn't even been on that joint.
You know what's crazy though? I was supposed to be on there too.
You a liar.
On God.
Shut
Hey,
up.
on God. A lot of people don't know this.
I kind of believe you.
A lot of people don't know this, and I'm gonna go ahead and break this news tonight.
believe you.
I was supposed to be on that cipher with y'all,
Okay.
but I didn't want to pay.
Yeah. So what was the? I don't even remember what the pay. What the
It
pay
was like
I don't
it was
even-
like $40.
Yeah,
I wasn't
for the
really a
verse.
rapper, but I've been knowing Zane for a long time.
Right.
And I
So-
was like, cipher, huh?
Yeah.
And I was like, huh?
Yeah.
I could jump on this shit.
Yeah. What did he say? He was gonna put you. He was ready to put you.
I was gonna be on there, but I was like, nope.
Not for
I
$40.
changed my mind.
And
Yeah,
then
because
what?
I don't think it was gonna do to my comedy career.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not a
For
rapper,
sure,
so
for
I'm
sure.
like, okay, I could get on here and fuck with the best of these niggas, and I probably
right.
would have had the best verse.
You.
I don't even want to.
So first of all, let's go ahead and let the people know. If y'all want to go ahead and watch that, it's on YouTube. It's on is World Star Hip Hop still up? I don't even know.
I don't know. Niggas don't
it's
fight
on
like
YouTube.
They used to. They shoot.
Trillis out the 806, the very first one.
Fuck it, watch all of them.
Yeah, watch all of them. It's definitely a series of bars.
It's
fire.
Five.
But he said he would have had the best. Y'all
look here. You put me in the room with a lot of these niggas, I'm gonna rap too, bro. I'm a rapper.
I know you are.
But
I know you got some heat.
But it wasn't my time.
Yeah.
But that is my story though. I was supposed to be right there.
I didn't even know that.
That's pretty cool, huh?
That's what's up.
Yeah. I've been knowing Zane.
Yeah.
That nigga sold me a
we gonna get anyways.
I'm saying this because I'm a comedian.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it because the nigga sold me a DVD player and that hoe caught on fire.
Ow.
I know he a changed man.
What DVD you put in it? Because it might have been.
Nigga, I didn't even plug in the DVD. I didn't put in the DVD yet.
It just set on fire.
I put that hoe in the bathroom on the plug, and that shit said.
Why the bathroom? You watch DVDs in the bathroom while you chopping?
I wanted to watch that hoe. I was in the shower.
For real.
For real.
You got a TV in your bath?
It was like one of them ones with the screen, and it had a DVD player.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I bought that hoe from him, and I plugged it up. That shit said. And nigga, I see sparks flying, and nigga, with the smoke coming out.
You like,
nigga, and I'm just like, you know what, bro? I need a refund. He's like, nigga, no refunds. I like, nigga.
I believe you.
Nigga, well, this house almost caught on fire. And he gave me my money back. Man, I say me and Zane always been cool, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, I gotta tell my story. Man.
That's what's up.
So, back to you.
But you trying to watch a movie in the shower.
So, I'm young and I do stupid shit. So I used to sit there.
I can understand the
I used
bathtub.
to play, no. The shower.
Bathroom.
Sometimes you can open the hole a little bit so the water don't splash, and you can peek.
What movie was you watching, Caleb?
I don't know.
I'm curious now.
7, probably. I was young, nigga. I don't know.
You couldn't have been that young. What you talking about young?
I was young.
Just a few years ago.
Nah, nigga, I was like 20, 19.
When you bought this DVD player from Zane up?
I was young.
Yeah, we gonna keep it there.
I was a young nigga.
Yeah. Few years
I go home and watch one right now in the shower,
anyways,
nigga. Electrocute myself, then call you, nigga. What's up?
You know what it's gonna do? Ring.
I know. I'm gonna leave a voicemail. Hey, light skin, I'm fried. Onion 7 booty don't work.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning like, Kayla, send me a voicemail.
Sir,
yes,
my
sir.
show. Please show respect.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Now, you were formerly known as who?
GQ.
Why?
Good question. Great question. So at the beginning of my career, you know, it was just, I guess I was looking for something, you know, I knew, I had to fit in with everybody got a rap name. So I was trying to find mine, and I thought I was Mr. GQ, like Gentleman's Quarterly. So I thought I was, you know.
That's what that means?
Yeah, Gentleman's Quarterly, GQ.
I didn't know that because I don't really dress up like that.
Yeah, so even I didn't really either. I just thought, you know, I wasn't really like a dressy, uppy type of person. I thought at least I had a little swag.
Why not like Daryl?
Daryl, my rap name? That ain't got nothing to do with.
For some reason, I feel like your rap name should have been like Lil Daryl or something.
Nah. I mean, Lil Daryl, maybe.
Daryl Smith. DS?
No.
Just Lil DS on the beat.
Nope.
All right.
No.
So anyway, yeah.
So yeah, that's,
GQ.
you know, Gentleman's Quarterly, and then so that's why I was GQ. And then a few years later, I was like, all right, I'm learning a little bit more about the industry.
Yeah.
It's more business than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know GQ, everybody, there was a few, search it, there was a few people who owned the name GQ in the music industry. So I was just like, you know, I approached the whole career in a different aspect, in a more business aspect. So I knew I had to have a name that I could own, that nobody else would have or whatever. So, and then I wanted it to also represent me, something that I represent. And so that's where the name Booga Bradshaw came from.
I was just want to ask you that, sir. Why are you going so fast, sir?
You
taking my questions away from me, sir.
Because I already know what you're going to add. I done been in so many interviews, man. And
hi, nigga, you ain't been in this interview,
nah,
Daryl.
not this. Business interviews, I'm sorry. Business interviews. I'm sorry.
So, GQ, Booga Bradshaw.
Yes, sir.
What I know from you, because, you know, I'm a fan of your music.
Right
Don't you
on.
call me out on no bullshit.
I ain't gonna do
Every
it.
nigga that come on this show, I'm a fan of, by the way. I ain't no hating ass nigga. Now, when it comes to this music, your music is not different. I mean, like, it's not the same as a lot of 806 artists.
Right on.
Yours is actually having a message. What's the one song I'm thinking of? Don't you call me out.
Rap some bars.
Speaking up.
Yeah, speaking up.
That was a very difficult song.
Yeah. Difficult, what you mean by that?
Meaning is the difficult is the reality of
Yeah.
it. It's true.
Yeah.
Like you painted a picture, and I know that's kind of difficult because it's
Yeah.
what we go through. Tell me about what's your inspiration behind that?
Behind that, speaking up.
Yeah.
So
Wait, but why did you want to do it? That's basically.
Yeah, definitely. So I just, even like I was mentioning earlier, even since GQ, I've been trying to just promote what I've always been around about, and that's just pushing the positivity and the the growth in our culture, man. And first and foremost, most importantly, our mindset. So I just looked at the whole aspect of what's been going on with police brutality, and with people of color, black and brown, and just not even police brutality, just the whole oppression in general.
Right.
And I just wanted to flip it, maybe because I at the time, it's just being a creative. So I thought, instead of trying to cater to my fans who usually gonna love my music anyway, I'm trying to get across a message. So what message can I get across to the people that may not understand us?
Right.
And the message in that Speaking Up video or song was, what if it was the other way around? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it was the black cop just harassing everybody for no reason?
Yeah.
Right? Number one. So that's what I was trying to get across to everybody in general. And that aspect is, what if it was the other way around? And how would you look at it? And what would you do?
Right.
And then
that's deep.
Right. And then the other thing is if you pay attention to the video, every time that the police officer, which is myself, I play the police officer, retreats, is because there's others who decide to stand up and help.
Yeah.
Not sit there and take pictures and video and this and that and want to be scared like, it's one of you and it's 1,000 of us out here, but we gon' because we just in that mindset of we have no control, which I'm not by any means promoting violence or not cooperating with authority, but at the same time, like, right is right and wrong is wrong, and that's all I know.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
and that's
facts.
all I know. That's all I'm gonna live by. So I just also wanted to make it a thing of like telling people, if you see somebody might not even know dealing in this situation, because a lot of people are like, oh, it ain't me, it ain't got nothing to do with me, until it's you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I'm saying until it hits home.
Until it's you. So you keep allowing it, it's only a matter of time before it's that close at your front door. So I just felt like there's a responsibility that we have to people who are in situations like that instead of recording or something like this, let's figure out what we can do.
Facts.
To help. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do to interfere before it even get to the point before he can even get his foot on your neck.
Yeah.
Type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Before he can get to the point to where he even pull his gun out on you.
Yeah.
So that was the whole concept of that video.
And it's called Speaking Up, ladies and gentlemen. It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube.
Watch the video. It's a great video. Detailed, and from the vision of this man right here.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go into another video,
Uh-huh.
a favorite of mine.
Yes, sir.
Because I had to lose 5 pounds for this video.
What's that?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't, man. I done done so many videos.
The girl so glamorous.
Okay, yeah.
Fabulous.
That's the last one I ever did. That's the last one I done did.
The girl is mad at me. That's not how the song goes.
We had to do a whole
Tell me,
choreography and all that.
Nigga, I had to learn how to dance to be in your video. I had to learn how to shake my ass.
How that feel? Let me ask you, how that feel? How was that experience?
You know what, bro? I like a challenge.
Yeah.
I like a challenge. It ain't always about being funny.
Absolutely.
But I'm not a fucking dancer.
Yeah.
I was up there looking like Genuine.
For sure.
But I had to. You gotta learn different things.
Yeah.
It's about discipline.
Absolutely.
So I had to learn these steps. When that girl was teaching me how to do this shit and the kick and the slide, I had to really pay attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, and it's for my nigga too. So we all gonna shine together.
Absolutely. That was it was a fun experience.
But when I watched that video, I cringed.
Why?
Because I look terrible, my nigga. I'm fly. I'm cute than
so?
a bitch. I'm sexy. But my nigga, like, I look stupid. You look good. Like,
I appreciate
But
that.
your dance moves, you really look like you got rhythm.
Yeah.
I look fat and stupid.
I don't think so, bro. I mean, if I thought so, I wouldn't have put it out probably. But
I don't know if you probably just focus on you.
Nah,
Nigga, I'm in the background like
I'm focused on what the viewer gonna be focused on. Yeah, I'm focused on focusing up.
Entertainment.
Yes, sir. The few.
But man, glamorous, bro. That's not even your average song you hear from a local nigga. And I only say local because, you know, we're all local.
Yeah, for sure.
We're all about the city. But that's not even something that people in Lubbock probably would have thought of.
Yeah.
And the vision for the video.
Yeah.
And where did you record the song?
Glamorous.
Come on.
I think I recorded that in Atlanta. Yeah.
He
I
recorded that in
Atlanta.
the A. And what studio?
Solar, what is the name of the
Solar Power.
Solar Power Studios or Solar Some Studios. I actually just left Atlanta a few months ago. I had a cousin graduate out there.
Oh, yeah.
In Georgia.
Shout him
and
out.
I went back to that same studio to, I just went to chop it up with homie, let him know I was in the city, so I just went to go see him.
You showing the
say
video?
What's up. I didn't show him the video. I should have, huh? I should have. I did. I wasn't. But yeah, so Solar Sound Studios, I believe that's what it's called in Atlanta.
Atlanta, GA.
I went out. Yeah, I was out there for. I flew to Atlanta for a music festival that I did in Tennessee, and I just happened to be in Atlanta, so I booked the studio session, got the song done. But anyways, about the song, yeah, we came back, we did the video in Lubbock, and bruh.
Now I can go on and on about, glamorous.
Yeah.
Speaking of, make a play. Day to day.
Yeah.
Well, there's a will, there's a way. I always listen to what my granny say.
Yeah.
Now,
that's a bar.
That's actually something that we need to talk about. Your granny.
Yes,
you
sir.
mentioned your grandma in a lot of your songs.
Man, yes, sir.
Tell me about that. Like, I love my grandma to death. And it seems like you like everything granny said, we say yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So you raised by your grandma, or she just played a big part in your life?
I was raised by my grandmother. Man, I'm glad I'm on this podcast. You asking some great questions.
I know.
Because I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to be there with you. So
Let's
my
go.
granny, she played a big role in my life, man. My parents were in prison when I was about 6. So my grandmother, my aunties took me in. So for like the first couple like long years of my adolescent life, I was around them, strong black women.
Yeah.
My grandmother being the head of the house, and in moving, even when my mom got out of prison and we moved back with my mom and things like that, like it was, my granny always was everything, like even in the time that we had, the small time that we had, the things that she told me, that she taught me, her ways and things like that, it always, it'll stand with me. So the type of person that I am, the things that I stand for is really a reflection of a lot of the person of who she was.
Respect, man. So you speak a lot about your grandma and you speak a lot about your daughter. So those like your two influences when it makes you like get up and want to grind and go hard.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely, man. Like I think, and at the end of the day, I think that's a lot of people's motivation is just family and loved ones. But for me, in general, the way that I grew up, I just, I made it a thing, like whenever I have kids, I got 2 daughters now, so when I made it a thing, like whenever I have kids, I'm gonna make sure that anything that any type of way that I felt some type of way about, I'm gonna make sure that I change that narrative in their life as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? So I know I can't save the world, but I can do what I can while I'm out here. Take advantage of the opportunity. So
for sure.
Yeah, they definitely them two definitely a big role of why I do what I do, of course. Yeah,
that's what's up, man. Shout out to them both, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, what we gonna do, like we usually do on this show, we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back with more Booga Bradshaw after these messages.
Yeah.
You should let me do the ad-lib.
The ad-libs, I got you.
Yeah.
Check. I've been popping for a minute now. This here ain't personal, it's all about the business now. Yeah. They like, Boog, you done went Hollywood. I'm like, nah, I'm trying to make sure that my mama good. Yeah, and I gotta make sure that my daughter's straight. Ain't had no cosign, boy, I did this shit the harder way. Cash, I'm getting cash, you ain't getting that. I got something harder than you in my class. White Remy with the black semi. Yeah, I left the streets but kept the trap in me. Yeah, so if you need that work, I got that work. I got the hooks for cheap, so you might as well go on and cop the verse.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we back for the second half, but don't come here with that bullshit. Podcast is still your boy Clockavelli, Soda Popper. I say Soda Poppy, excuse me, Clockavelli, Soda Poppy, KZ. You like that one? Uh-huh. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? KZ, Clockavelli, Soda Poppy, Sweet Clock Jones. Still in here with Booga Bradshaw, yes, GQ, Baby Dinosaur.
Yes, sir. We in here.
Boog, where have you been?
Man.
Wait, before you answer, I don't even want you to answer yet. I'm just saying, where you been? That's a hypothetical question.
Yeah.
Tell me, tell the people, tell us. Oh, no, come here with that bullshit, my guys. What you been up to, bro?
Don't come in here with that bullshit podcast.
Tell us something we don't know. Why you been so quiet?
Man, just growing myself.
Mm-hmm.
Learning.
What are you learning?
Healing.
What are you healing on?
Just life, man.
Life.
So I a lot's been going on. Life been moving fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, life is short. So I just had to take the time to really like focus up. Like that's always been my motto type thing in the music. So I really had to like practice what I preach now.
Church.
And I just felt like in the music, I was just so much more of like trying to get a message across to other people.
Mm-hmm.
When I really need to focus more on me being as disciplined and doing that same message
mm-hmm.
as I'm trying to get through to other people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just been laying low, like really like growing myself, healing myself from past trauma, preparing myself for future success.
Mm-hmm. But you got something going on though. You just ain't
absolutely
quiet, just sitting back not doing nothing.
So yeah, definitely, man. Which it's been talked about before, but not a lot of people who've been paying attention. And it's all good. But the ones who have been paying attention know already what it is.
Well, tell us, sir.
The Air Academy, man. The school. It's basically it's not launched yet, just yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an idea, a little startup I'm trying to work on.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Air Academy. It's called the Air Academy.
Is it the Air Academy? The hair?
Yeah, like the air, like air.
AIR.
No, HEIR, and it's pronounced air, not hair.
Oh.
I believe, from what I know.
Yeah.
I don't know it all. I just, but So the Air Academy, we haven't launched yet. It's just the idea. I'm going through talking to basically mentors right now and helping me build the model of it, and just the in-depth specifics of just running a business of my own. I got the entrepreneurial, spirit.
Yeah. And this is in our city.
Years. Yeah. So we're gonna definitely start it here.
Okay.
Again, like I said, it's in the starting process. So you really getting the first, everybody that's, watching you, which I know a lot of people, they getting the first insights of this, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I can go a little more in depth, just because I feel like a lot of our people need this. And it's just a school that we're working on building, growing. We want it to be a digital thing to start off with.
Like online?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a tuition thing. And we just basically creating an early access to a more reliable and more relatable platform for education. Because personally, me, like just from experience, that's the whole reason, the whole motivation behind starting the school. Is from my growth, seeing where I've come from and where I've gotten because of the steps I had to take, or had to take.
Right.
Because without them, like I would still be doing the same thing today that I was doing 5 years ago, struggling and all of that.
Right.
So it was just like this was mind blowing and life changing for myself. And I feel like if I could give this knowledge and all these resources to others who are right there on the cusp of like breaking into that, breaking out of that shell or whatever it is to the next level. They just need these couple steps to get over that. They just need this community around them that's doing the same thing, to push them to continue to keep doing that. So the whole, that's, we've just been working on and building and growing that. Also with the whole thing with music, it was like, at first we started off with the music, then it was like we got to know business now. So we're also working on the curriculum. The school is rooted in self-first learning. So we're not coming in testing you and seeing how good at math or reading or science you are.
Right.
We're self-first rooted, self-first learning. So we trying to figure out, who you are. Do you even know who you are? Why do you love yourself? What are you interested in? What do you love to do? Things like that.
Right.
And then translating that into, okay, whatever you love to do, you can make that into a business to help provide for yourself and your family. You can do what you love to do. You don't got to go do something that you have to do.
Right.
Or you think that you whatever got to do. So it's just basically giving people resources and opportunity to create a more free mindset and a more free lifestyle.
Right. Now, what's the age ranges?
So what we want to start with is 5th grade to 12th grade.
Oh.
It was originally, we wanted to be like an adult improvement and a youth, development, but we want to definitely start with the youth first, and make sure we getting the right case studies and the best research and feedback from parents and students.
Right.
So we starting with 5th grade through 12th grade. We feel like 4th, 5th grade, that's around the time people getting cell phones, young kids learning how to sign into accounts and things like that. And we just, that's where we want to mold those young kids early. To give them that knowledge and resource instead of them waiting until they 29, 30s, early 30s, early 40s, getting this knowledge, getting this motivation or whatever.
Big facts.
To live a more efficient and impactful lifestyle.
So we teaching stuff like how to open up bank accounts.
Yeah, for sure.
Mortgages. All the shit that we should have learned in school.
Absolutely. So in doing so, it's not going. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm the first one that's doing this.
Yeah.
The reason why we're gonna be so different, that we're gonna separate ourselves from other educational like groups and institutions, is because we're definitely gonna teach financial literacy, and amongst our culture, that's something we definitely need to improve in, and not even our culture. In the midst of becoming a youth basketball coach, and I coach a team of predominantly well-off youth kids, and even some of their parents I know, or friends of the family, maybe, know people who own several businesses and things like this, but have no clue, about stocks or about life insurance or about, simple things that, we also don't. And so it just gave me the mindset of like, man, it doesn't really matter what position you are in. The true wealth gap in America specifically isn't like money. It's between like knowledge and ignorance. So like you could have resources, you could have all the money, but if you don't have self-awareness or even the knowledge, you can't even take advantage of those opportunities. So we definitely want to make sure that we're starting with the youth, make sure we're maintaining, growing that early, giving them early access to that, and ultimately, hoping that we grow a better, peaceful, safe community and more lucrative economy.
What do y'all have for mental health?
So mental health, that's something we also want to get into. We definitely want to make sure we start in self-learning first, learning yourself, because we feel like once you learn yourself, once you know how you learn, what you love, your tendencies, your weaknesses, everything else will follow. So academics, once you learn how you learn, academics will come easy because okay, I learned math better watching a video, or I learned math better writing it on paper.
Yeah.
So which best way to get at it to learn it faster.
Right.
Mental health, we definitely, we done our research, is 50% of Americans gonna end up with a mental health illness, right? 1 in 5 children, if not already, will have a mental disorder or a mental, situation in their life. And you may ask like, why is this? Maybe that was your next question. I don't know, but
My next question was about bullying.
Oh yeah. So because of experiences like that, mental, so adult and youth, but youth specifically, youth trauma, things that you've been through, just experiences, financial stress, things like that. So we definitely we implement like in our curriculum. That's something like mental health. You know, something that we want to implement on and make sure that we touch on and make sure that we getting the best and most accurate information for our students,
right?
To make sure that we don't have to struggle with that.
Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds like a good school, man.
Absolutely.
And that's what's up, man. The Hair Academy.
The Air Academy.
Hair Academy.
And okay, so let me put that in perspective.
Because they got an H.
The Air Academy, HEIR. So we definitely want to make sure that our students understand how the name directly correlates with what they want to do, the school and their future. So we all know what an heir is, right? So my daughters would be my heirs. If I don't leave them with anything, they're nothing, right? So in everybody, we want to be successful, live out our purpose, but most importantly, at the end of everything, we want to make sure we leave something behind, right?
Right.
For our heirs.
Right.
So that's the whole concept, the whole mindset that we pushing is leaving that, doing what we have to do, growing the knowledge that we need to now so we can leave that legacy for our heirs, not just leaving money, because we got plenty of people that, I'm going to leave my son my house and I'm going to leave my son $1 trillion and this and that. But what if you don't leave them the knowledge on how to preserve that money? That $1 trillion is going to be gone in a year, 2 years, 5 years. And then there goes your family legacy. So I want to make sure I preserve as much as I can the family legacy, mine, my kids, their kids, and not just with money, but with knowledge. So,
okay. Now this might be a fat nigga question right here. What y'all eating in child school?
So, like I said, it's a digital. Like right now, it's a digital thing.
Whenever,
we definitely want like the future plans when we pivot. We definitely want to make sure we do like get a community center for stuff like that, to where we can, students can come in, or they need help with a assignment that's online. We got other students coming in, or you just want to come chill. We got a lobby with ping pong, all kind of games and stuff. We got classrooms where whatever's going on. So as far as like lunch and stuff, we gonna eat, we gonna choose, make sure we got the best nutrition, diet, or live it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to train my vocabulary.
Yeah, talk right.
So make sure we got the best, nutritious, live it, in the books. No pork. You know what I'm saying? No fried foods, no greasy foods, no Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. Water.
I guess you got to be real all the way down to the core, huh?
Yeah, you got to, that's the thing. Got to make that 360.
Can you teach the kids how to invent soda?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
science.
We could definitely. That's something we,
that's
we
what
teaching
I'm
in there.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the type of mindset we getting them into, being creative. Like I can create my own type of whatever.
Yeah. You know what? It's times I look back at stuff like this, wish I would have took shit more serious when I was in school.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have like, a certain kind of curriculum like that.
Yeah.
Where it taught us that shit. But it's kind of like, if it kind of was presented, would I took it more serious? I don't know. But it's good to see that, schools are implying this shit.
Yeah,
now.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I think so the main thing is I don't want to come on thinking or making it seem like I'm competing with school systems or school districts. I'm just trying to do it in a different way. Like traditional teaching, the textbooks, class 50 minutes,
Right.
Like I'm trying to be the Netflix of knowledge.
Right.
Like, so I'm trying to, everybody want to log in and just feel that little, log into your own personal account and keep up with the track of your homework and your tests and your completion and how far you are from being completed with the whole year. If you're gonna graduate,
Wait, what high school did you go to?
I went to Floydada High School.
So
I went to Pampa High School for a year. I went to Sudan High School, and I graduated from Floydada High School.
So all the schools you went to was K through 12.
Yeah. So what you mean K through 12?
All the schools you went to, like the next door class was kindergarten, right?
No. So and Amherst, where I first started school at. Why you trying to be funny? So because all schools is K through 12, hopefully.
Nah.
So what I know what you mean, though, in the same building.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Amherst, we had one hallway. Yep, it was kindergarten at the end, and then at the end of it was high school. So
I had like 32 students.
Yeah, total. You know, in the whole school.
Right.
So yeah, definitely like that. But in Sudan, it was a little bigger. Pampa, Pampa was like a 4A or 5A when I was there. So it was like when I was in high school, we had a big junior high. We had a couple different elementaries, and our high school was like 4 stories.
Damn.
So I was like walking up and down the stairs, like, hey, coming from Amherst where it was just one little hallway. You know what I'm saying? So
and they was taking naps next door.
Nah, I don't know about all that. But then I moved back to Floydada, and that was, more of a smaller school, but not as small. You know, we wasn't in the same school as the elementary. We just had our own high school. So yeah, but definitely small schools.
Tell me about small town life.
Small town life is where it's at.
No, but I mean on some real shit, because I always wanted to stay in like a small town, like that town where everybody know each other.
Yeah,
that's the kind of shit I kind of like.
So
where you go to the corner store?
Yeah, for sure. Go to the corner store.
Corner store.
Corner store.
We speak proper on here, sir.
I'm sorry.
Corner store.
So yeah, going to the corner store, man, it's like, or living in a small town, being able to go to the corner store. Yeah. That's really the only store that we have type of vibes.
Everybody know each other.
So for me, my experiences with small town life is like, I felt like that's what I liked. I loved it. It was personal. There wasn't a whole bunch of people in your business. It was a real small knit community. Everybody knew each other. But I guess maybe, man, just to be honest with you, like the time that I grew up in and the town that I grew up in, it was still like a bunch of small town politics. Like, you had people on the basketball team or the football team, whatever, that because they got a specific last name or they daddy the coach or whatever. So that was the only, I think, disadvantage of, I would say, living in a small town.
Right.
And really you get that even in big cities, but specific, it was big in a small town.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was pretty fun, man. And then like when I moved to the city, it was like, I was like, man, this is dope. This is where it's at. It's popping. So I really got a mixture of both of them. But if I had to choose, like I would build a home in the country, like in a small town.
Oh hell yeah!
Where I'm from.
I don't blame you, and I ain't never stayed in a small town.
Yeah, you missed
but
out.
I
man.
want that white picket fence.
Yeah, you got time, man. You can go move you to your small town. Abernathy pretty close.
They got Allsups?
Yep.
All right, I'm taking my talents to Allsups, baby. Not Abernathy, the Allsups.
Allsups. They got Allsups here now, right up.
I'm not going.
University.
I don't like university, bro.
Oh, it's the joint too. It's
I don't like university.
Why?
Because it's too dangerous.
It's not.
It's dangerous. You actually can't text on your phone going down the street.
Yeah, true. Especially during school too.
Yeah.
During school season.
Then them white kids. Okay. Now, Booga Bradshaw, you have is it an EP? LP name University?
What would we call that?
I want to call it an LP.
I have no clue, but it was a mixtape.
Limited play.
It was limited play.
6 songs, right?
6 songs, yeah. Hosted by DJ Spoon. Shout out DJ Spoon.
Spoon.
Legend. Yep.
Where is Spoon?
He is in, man, I can't even tell you, but I've been trying to keep up with him. He is doing great, man. Him and his family, they got a new little baby now. They're about to start a new podcast themselves called The Left Hand Gang.
Left Hand Gang.
About, like, relationships, I believe, religion, spirituality, and that stuff. So it'll be pretty dope. But Spoon doing his thing,
Love it, man. Love it.
Great people are always going to be great.
Speaking of great people always going to be great, man, when can we get some new tunes from you?
Man, I got music in the vault. I got music ready for you, ready for everybody. But like I said, I'm just moving a little different now. I'm moving a little bit more strategic now. So my priorities is totally different. I love my fans, man, that I've gotten, because I think I got the most loyal. And to be like a local artist, I feel like I can say I got fans. You know what I'm saying?
10 fans.
Yeah.
100 fans. Yeah. Fuck it, man.
I'm going to still give it to the public. And so I feel like even like it is, with 10 fans, whatever it is, they go hard and they love my music, and I rock with myself. So I feel like even them 10 fans see something in me that somebody else will see in the future, that somebody else may not see.
Yeah.
You know, until somebody else, everybody want to be a part of what somebody else is. But so them 10 fans, man, I'm rocking with them and I love them to death. And, you know, I'm always going, that's the music is what I love to do. It's not something that I was just doing to be popular or for the money or for whatever. So it don't matter how old I am or wherever I'm at, I'm going to always do some music or have some music ready. And if not, I'm going to definitely have people know, now I'm done with this. But I just feel like I'm the type of person, like I love to write. I love my pen game. I love to see what I can write and put it on the beat and how it sound and the creativity I can make, maybe with even a video or whatever. So the music is gonna come. I can't give you a specific time or date, but it's definitely gonna come.
Excuse me, y'all. I had to burp. I had a Sonic drink. Now, when it comes to the city of Lubbock,
Yeah,
you're a local artist, but you're kind of
worldwide.
like you're worldwide.
Forget
Focus
the
up.
worldwide.
But when it comes to artistry in Lubbock, you're like the poster child for hip hop here.
Huh.
You've been nominated. What were you nominated for?
I've been selected by the Texas Grammy Board 2 times. 2-time Texas Grammy Board. You know.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. You're not saying that with enough energy.
Oh, okay.
You've been nominated by what?
So it definitely was. I was nominated by the Texas Grammy Board.
The who?
Texas Grammy Board.
You were.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Nominated.
Yeah, and it wasn't just me. It was a few other artists from West Texas, from this area, nominated to be on the Lubbock Music Now album.
And you made that.
Yeah, 2 times.
2 times, ladies and gentlemen.
First hip hop artist 2 times in a row.
Poster child.
To be on Lubbock Music Now. To be nominated by Texas Grammy.
What's the song?
Shine. I had Shine on that joint, and then I had another one the first year. Was it Greatest of My Time?
Greatest of My Time was the first one.
Greatest of My Time with Young D. Shout out Young D. And then Shine, shout out Jody Oak. The second one. So, and then, you know, from there again. So it was just like making moves in the city locally to being recognized on a more wider scale.
That's a high platform,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? So it was just the confirmation of like, man, just keep grinding, keep going. Somebody, the right ears will hear it, and when they do, everybody else gonna, you know, respect it.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, that was a confirmation for me, and just to keep doing what I was doing, and since then, you know, I think that was the peak of where my career was. And then we dropped a few more music videos, did Glamorous, and then that's when, you know, the transition in life happened. So it was like it was good timing to see where I could be, and just to take a step back to really load up for what I'm really about to.
I'm telling you, you're the poster child for hip hop in Lubbock.
Appreciate that, man.
When I say that, when I was at work and I watched you on was it Good Morning Lubbock?
Yeah.
Good Morning Lubbock.
Yeah.
Watched y'all boys put on a show.
Yeah.
I say, damn.
Me, Family Money and them.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Homie B Cole was out there.
Yeah. Shout out B Cole.
Yep.
Shout out B Cole.
That's the bro.
Matter of time.
Yes, sir.
No time out. He'll be on the show pretty soon. Got Good Day. Hell, I didn't see you do multiple interviews, but now you're on this interview.
Yeah, man.
Doing your thing.
So yeah, I'm excited about this, man. This, like I said, this the one. It's been a minute since I done did any interviews, any videos, any type of even shows.
We ain't seen
you know. So it's good that, you know, I'm glad. I hope the people ready to hear from me and whatever we got to talk about and say.
All right. Now answer these. Writing or freestyling?
Writing.
Performing or listening?
Performing.
What do you like most about performing?
The energy.
Yeah. I like performing too.
Yeah, the performance.
But my performance is a little different.
It's hard. I bet yours is, bro. I bet yours is a lot more difficult than mine is.
Oh yeah.
And then again, I don't know too much about comedy, so I don't know how y'all prepare. For us, it's just like it's scripted. Basically, you just got to memorize everything and then just add in some extra energy. So if you're doing too much, you're gonna forget the words or whatever. But if you got it down, you down pack. So I don't know like how the comedian.
It's Whole
can
different.
imagine.
You
It's
gotta
like-
convince these motherfuckers that you funny.
Yeah, and a lot of y'all stuff is more freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the other hard part. Like y'all brain be moving fast, thinking fast, and y'all be
It's
funny.
It's crazy.
Like you
crazy.
real life funny, bro. That's why I rock with you so tough because
Appreciate it.
it's like what you pushing ain't even like it's not a brand. It's just really what you like. That's really who you are, bro. And you be funny. So
Man, you heard it here from Booga Bradshaw, baby. What you talking? That nigga, I appreciate that, bro.
all love.
And you know what? I know you think I'm funny, because I done did a few projects with you, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Fishing with no hook.
And we done got a few.
Yeah, we done got a few in, and more to come.
Yeah.
More to come, man. So when it comes down to it, man, this is the show where I give flowers. I give flowers to everybody that sits in these chairs. Big and small, happy and tall, and you tall than a motherfucker. But nigga, you know, ever since, you know, Big Q introduced us, I've been a fan. Been a big fan. You have been that guy that has been consistently taking it to the next level in our city. And I always say, man, it's my dog.
Love,
proud
bro.
of you.
I like
proud of you, man. And everything you done did, I've been behind it 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the shit that you doing with the Hair Academy.
Yeah, the Air
Air Academy, I'm sorry. It's that H that's silent, nigga. Why would it be having an H in it?
I don't know. That's just how the Greeks did it.
I know, but I ain't Greek, nigga. but the Air Academy, you know, when I see you, you know, you're a good father, great father.
love,
You always
appreciate
mention your little girl. You've been doing music videos. You chase your visions. Even when it was a big ticket. It was a big ticket for that glamorous video. And I ain't trying to put your business out there.
Yeah.
But nigga, you seen a vision and you was gonna see through that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So man, it's all love. So whatever you do, you know I'm behind you 100%.
Love.
And that's why I had to bring you to the show, let you know. Kalo, rock with you, baby.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think, bro, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think
Yeah, you
that,
messed me up my
man, I was
speech.
just thinking about that the other day, man. I think that type of love from different people is really the energy that keep this type of progress up in the city, in the culture. Because a lot of people would see somebody doing something and be like, oh, no, he ain't doing it right, bro. I do it. I would have did it like this. I would have did it. Rather than being like, oh, man, like, I see what you're trying to do. Maybe I would have did it different. So since we so passionate about the same thing, let's try to work together to build something even bigger.
Right.
But a lot of niggas just want to be, you know, oh, I want to be the one. So it's me.
Yeah.
Let me try it this way because I would have did it this way. Nah,
Right.
I'm not going to rock with him because same with the rappers and all of this. It's like, oh, I ain't rapping like that. So I'm not going to. And it's like, well, if we all just find a way to work together and come together, it's bound to flourish. But, you know, overall, so, you know, those individuals that's really wanting it and, you know, seeking truth and the light and all of that, they gonna get there. But, and I think that was a big thing for me. Like I was just trying to maybe save the city, not necessarily save the city, but just trying to, you know, I was motivated by names like Wiz Khalifa and things like that who were big in their city. And like when I first started, that was my thing. And now I'm just like, man, like I gotta save myself first, you know, and then before I can motivate somebody else to do the same for themselves. So that's where I'm at now. And I'm like, I feel like if everybody else on that same type of thing, we're more lenient to show love than hate. We more lenient to be like, oh man, I see what he trying to do with that. Like I probably would have did it different, but I see what he trying to do. So let me reach out to him and give him an idea. Maybe he can, you know. But you know, so I appreciate the love, bro. You know, it's very mutual over.
Oh yeah. And you know what? When I speak to a lot of people, I done had a couple of people on the show. We always speak about the bad in our city.
Yeah.
Like a lot of niggas hating.
Yeah.
We can't get along.
Yeah.
Crab in the bucket mentality.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, look, I bring niggas on this show to let them know, bro, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need
and
more
I'm
of
gonna
that.
say this while you alive. Because
Yeah.
I don't like that when you die shit.
Everybody want to be, oh man, dang, I had this one with him.
Yeah. Like, nah, man, I want to give everybody their flowers, man. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And then that's the thing we don't get in the city. Like, we don't get a lot of that. We don't get a lot of support.
Yeah.
But we get support from other places.
Yeah.
You know, I can go somewhere else. I'm going to shine. But
Always.
here, like, I don't care. Like, they was like, man, so-and-so and them doing a podcast. I help them.
Yeah, for sure.
I will help niggas. Like,
Yeah.
I just got off Rattlesnake Roy podcast. I done had
Shout
prayer.
out Rattlesnake Roy.
Yeah,
That's the
shout out
homie.
to them both. Like, it's no competition. Like, everybody is in their own lane.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what people need to realize. Like, nigga, fuck what everybody else is doing. Do you?
Yeah, but everybody want to be HNIC. So, until we can get over that mentality, we're gonna always be bringing each other down, trying to get to the top.
I'm HNIC too, but I mean, you see, that's where my shit is back
yeah,
there.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, man.
HNIC of this.
That's why I love it. I done seen it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, man, Boog, like I say, I can't say enough. You know what I'm saying? Our friendship, our brotherhood, man, it means a lot. And I'm glad to see you doing your thing.
All love.
You know what I mean? When I hit you up, you always say, what the fuck you want? Every time I call you.
Hey, it's business. What you want, bro? I ain't got,
He say, hey, what the fuck you want? And I was like, I'm going to have to start getting on you. I say, he didn't already messed up. I was just calling to see what's up. But, man, it's our love and, man, everything, the journey. You know, both our journeys, everything we done been through, man.
Beautiful to see, bro, where we at now.
Yeah.
So before we go, I don't know if you was getting ready to wrap up or not. Okay, cool. So I just want to say, bro, like we was mentioning in the city and all of that, I'll be the first one to let anybody, any creative, anything in the city, I'm open. I'm easy to get in touch with. I'm easy to reach out to. It's all business though, man. Like it's nothing personal. I'm all about like I mentioned earlier, man, I gotta provide for me and myself and mines. But I'm all for pushing whatever we gotta do to make sure we're growing our opportunities, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's all it is out here. We're just trying to grow opportunities to be able to provide for our families. It's as simple as that. Big facts. So, man, any way I can help, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to link with me, do a song, like I mentioned earlier. I'm not, that's not priority right now, but music is love. So you want to get on something, you never know when it'll drop or anything, like any creatives, you want to get some advice or, I let all the artists know right now, I got love for all y'all. I wish I could name you all, but there's so many, but every single one. And I promise you right now, if there was somebody I wasn't rocking with at all, I let them know right now because of certain, I think you weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think, I got love for everybody, respect everybody, and hope everybody flourish.
Man, for real, me too, man. And like I say, anybody I can get up here in these chairs to give you your flowers, I want to do that, man. So, man, we got more interviews coming.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, man. You say such nice stuff, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like a Booga Bradshaw should. But man, let's ask the last question.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Any advice you got to anybody that's coming up trying to do the rap game or be in business, start a school, anybody? What advice do you give to them?
The advice I would give is take the time to find yourself first. That's the biggest thing you can do.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Take the time to find yourself, and then once you find that, stand on that and believe in that. Ain't nobody else gonna believe in it. That's just life. So you gotta stand on it, believe in it until everybody else does.
Chase your dreams.
So that's it.
Follow your
Find
goals.
yourself, but find yourself first. That's the most important thing. Take the time, away from all of the distractions and things like that. Take that little time. Find yourself, grow yourself, get where you need to be, know your worth, and then get on it. And don't settle no more. Change your mind, change your life.
Well, you was bright as hell.
Yeah, you see that.
I was looking like, damn. In real life, you don't look that bright, but on camera, boy, you was bright than a motherfucker.
Them lights up there. You
damn
looking official in here.
Yeah, transparent than a motherfucker on this screen.
Nah.
It look like Kid and Play, my nigga.
Really do that.
Hey,
for real.
But anyway, man, Boog, I know you've been missing in action, but where can the people find you? Where can they hit you up? Drop them handles.
Man, online, everywhere, I try to be as active as I can on social media. At Booga Bradshaw, Instagram, Facebook. What else is there?
OnlyFans.
No, I ain't got all that. Yeah, that's really, I'm on Snap and all of that, but I really like Facebook and Instagram is really where I'm most active at.
Yeah.
And, that's where it's going to be at until we get ready to start popping off. And then, we got to do the whole promotion and I got to be on TikTok. And I'll figure it out later. But right now, I'm just,
Why isn't Glamorous on TikTok with that dance?
Bro, I don't know how to do all of that just yet, and I don't have the team to like.
Where's old girl at?
I don't know how to even
the choreographer.
Where is she?
Yeah, is she still here?
I don't think she's still here. I think she may be in the. I don't even want to put it out there, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That dance could go viral.
You think so? It probably could.
The song could go viral.
You right. Yeah. I don't know how to, bro. I don't have a TikTok. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to put the music on there and then create the.
You might want.
I need to get with somebody. Hey, if y'all know how to, anybody, a manager? Do I need?
I don't know. But listen to the hook. She girl so glamorous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shout out the ladies. That was the whole point of the video. You know.
So
show love to the ladies.
I believe that could be a hot TikTok sound. And I just said this a few episodes ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Song?
You watch?
Yes. The question is that watch what? I just talking about
the show, nigga.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, I was just saying that glamorous should be a TikTok song.
I have to check. I have to look into that.
It's good. I mean, you really should, bro.
You got TikTok?
I do.
Okay.
I'm on there, but I'm on there.
I have to figure out how to use it, and maybe I'll just do it, and then you gonna do a video?
Yeah. Nigga,
all right. You remember the dance?
Slide. And some of this
Nah, we ain't did none of that.
That's what I be doing in my free time, man. Hey, before we end this episode, I want to give a shout out to my boy DQ, man.
DQ, shout out to boy DQ.
My boy
man. I grew up with
DQ.
him, childhood friend.
For real?
Yeah, Amherst, we grew up together.
Man, that's my boy right
my
there.
brother.
Storm chasing motherfucker.
Ain't he though?
I supposed to go storm chasing with him.
Go ahead.
I ain't going nowhere with that nigga. That
got a
nigga
wheel.
crazy.
You better leave your wheel.
Man, he be like, it's a whole storm out here. Like, boy, I like this nigga black, ain't he? He always been like that?
I don't think so. I don't know though.
Man, my nigga DQ crazy.
Maybe. Yeah. He about it for sure. He about it.
Yeah, I know.
Get that tornado, boy.
Yeah, he always out there. But man, let's go ahead and wrap up this episode, man. It's been Don't Come in Here with That Bullshit podcast.
Love,
you feel me? You feel me? You see that? That mean we celebrating, and it's all love too. Something.
Yeah.
This jacket talking volumes. Like I say, man, this has been Don't Come Here with That Bullshit podcast with your only host tonight because the other one had to work. But Nurse Twan will be back on the next episode. This has been our first episode since we have reached 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing. Even if you just watch for 5 minutes, it's fine with me. Thank all of you guys. It's Clockavelli, Soda Poppy, Sweet Clock Jones, and I'm here with Booga Bradshaw, and we are out.
1,000.
Peace.